Hey guys, and today Shorty and I are doing AFL Q&A episode 22. Another one to wrap us up with.
G'day, Tizia.
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm going okay. As long as you're alright.
Yeah.
You seem a bit edgy. Is everything okay?
I'm fine, mate. I think you just need to calm down.
Alright. Well, we'll start off with the questions anyway. Shorty's a bit edgy tonight, so... the Kev F, 21. Your mate's back.
My mate, yeah.
He's delivered the goods lately, so good on you, mate. Cheers to the appreciation, guys. Well, there you go. There's some more top answers again. I regret none of my questions regarding Mr. Tossbag, aka Alex Rance.
It was the Tigers' best today.
Correct. Yeah, Richmond 4 boy. Who are your top 5 thugs in the league? Who's a flog in the league, mate?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, I suppose.
I reckon he doesn't like answering this type of question.
It's a tough one, because a lot of these guys don't like on the field. They're pretty decent guys off it, but...
They have to be.
From their on-field performance, in no particular order, I went with Ryan Crowley, Hayden Ballantyne. There's a couple of surprises. Scotty Thompson of the Roos. He might have improved a little bit, but he used to be a little pest.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Elliott. Only if he's kicking goals, he's the only one that's happy with that. And Jordan Lewis as well. So,
good stuff, mate.
Yeah. How did you see it, Pat?
Yeah, I've got Hodgie on there.
Hodgie.
Off the top. Jordan Lewis certainly there. Hayden Ballantyne. Brent Harvey. Bit of a cheat at times, I reckon, and a bit of a pest as well. Just punching balls out of Matty Pritis. And Stevie J, dare I say.
Puts his favourite player as a thug.
Yeah, unfortunately he does some dumb stuff that puts him in that category, so yeah. Well, Stevie.
Fair enough.
Oh well. Who are the best wet weather players and teams? I think Richmond play right in the wet. They got the Hawks there 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was raining and they won by 41 points, so it's enough to make me say that. But not many teams would be too good in wet weather because they rely on ball movement being perfect. And I've gone with Jimmy Bartell, probably years ago he was awesome, and Josh Kennedy is wet weather specialist. Tough to know though. We might have gone the same.
Yeah, basically. It's funny how we do them separately, but still seem to get similar answers. Yeah, how rare is it we see a game in the wet these days? I mean, it just doesn't happen as much, maybe with Etihad, but it's just weird. I don't seem to see it. Yeah, we used to be back in the day, that's for sure, and Jimmy Bartell back in the day, probably the best wet weather player I've ever seen, but at the moment, I went with Sydney. I just feel they're such a good inside ball team, good contested team.
Yeah.
And at times they're questioned about being slow, and wet weather slows the game down a little bit and makes it more in tight. And therefore I went with Josh Kennedy, and I put Pritis in there as well.
Yeah, I would have put in Pritis after them.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So
nice. We'll take it.
Yeah, sorry, Matty. Do you think Buddy will play again this year? No, he will not.
Nah, neither do I. I think he's been ruled out for next week anyway, but...
yeah, I heard a bit of information on Triple M.
Yeah, you don't just sort of get over something like that within 13, 14 days and be right to play the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, it's months or years.
Yeah, definitely months. He'll play next year, I'd say.
Yeah. There was some talk about Hawthorn selling damaged goods, which was quite intriguing. Whether or not they knew about that, but...
Yeah, I think I was listening to the same thing as you.
Who knows?
Was that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Good stuff, there you go. Which of the 39 players who deserve their place in the All-Australian 40-man squad are locks for a spot in the final team? Who's the 40th player, mate? Who's he talking about?
I feel like he plays for Richmond.
Does he play for Richmond?
Andrew Rance, was it? Or?
Andrew Rance.
Oh, it's old mate Alex Rance.
Alex Rance, he reckons.
Right.
Okay, yep. I'll start from the top. I'll say who I think was stiff to not make it and who should not have made it.
Yeah,
because I agree with pretty much all of them. It's hard to know, but David Armitage was incredibly stiff, and Sean Burgoyne, yeah, he was good, but I wouldn't say he's in the top 40 players in the competition. Close, but I wouldn't have thought so. Other players have had better years.
And he was picked as a defender, I gather.
Yeah, I think
sort of.
Yeah.
Plays a bit of everywhere, but
he wouldn't be a midfielder.
No.
Probably go on the bench.
Yeah.
Or defence, and there was a lot of defenders talked about and did a much better job this year. Yourself, pal?
So I just put who deserved their place. As locks, are we talking?
I think he said, yeah, possibly. Locks for a spot.
Alright, well, we do have our All-Australian video up, so you can certainly
Yes,
check that out,
check that out.
for 22 locks in our eyes. But, yeah, as far as guys that you just don't even think about, I suppose through the midfield you got Fife, Dangerfield, Pritis, Mitchell, Hanbury. I think the guys that I didn't even really think about. You sort of have your centre line and your followers there.
Yeah.
Sold themselves, along with Goldstein in the ruck. Josh Kennedy is a clear best tall forward in the league at the moment, and Brett Deledio is sort of your almost trendy position player, that link from the back line in the midfield and linking to the forward line as well, just that mobile high half forward, so I think he's a lock as well.
He's done well,
just
hasn't he?
a few names, yeah.
Stuff, yeah. Thank you, the Kev F.
Thank you, Kev. And the Saw Guy 13, just a bit of an update on his question from last week, and we threw one back at him. Fox Swift is sort of like Specky, but Fox is that captain of the Doggies, and a bully called Mac. He's the captain of the Dragons, so that makes zero sense to anyone watching right now, but it was
including ourselves.
Yeah, I didn't quite. But Specky McGee was in the comparison to the books or something. So.
Book series, yeah. Diggers there, mate. Not Doggies, but that's alright. I'll
sorry, mate.
Just helping you out.
Okay,
No, you're alright. We've got Jack Watson. Righto. He's back again, and Dogs can't play without a roof. Thoughts? No, they can't. Yes and no. They beat Sydney, but I think they came up against a pretty rampant Adelaide, and I did tip Adelaide. But I think they play their best footy under the roof, which we both probably know, and well, all three of us probably know.
Yeah, exactly.
They definitely prefer it, but it's not to say that if there's no Etihad, doesn't mean they win or lose.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the first half, and they played pretty well throughout patches and that. I mean,
I bet the Tigers there,
exactly,
the MCG, so they're...
Hunter's handball hits a target, are they all of a sudden MCG specialists because they bet the Crows in a high scoring? But I don't think...
much for muchness.
Yeah, they're better at Etihad, but they're still a pretty good side at the G.
Yeah, if you're a good team, well, you play good anyway, don't you?
Yeah, and you need to play well at the G.
Yeah, it's where it's at.
Yeah, and,
you've got the next one.
Dicko's
back.
Dicko. Another awesome video, guys, or boys. Probably the funniest one too. Thanks, mate.
I think we commented on it at the end when we were laughing profusely.
A bit earlier in the piece tonight, so last week was about midnight. But,
yeah, won't be as raucous, I wouldn't have thought.
A few weeks ago, I was looking back at your 2014 videos and noticed that quite regularly you uploaded discussion videos about AFL talking points / issues. I really liked these and was wondering if you would ever bring them back, or has a Q&A series replaced them for now? Pretty much, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah.
You are the Tizio 100 channel boss, so I'll throw
boss.
to you. Has it just replaced them?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, I think we tried to pick some random trendy sort of topics to talk about, but you can't get a much better experience than, answering what the fans want to know. So it's kind of like a bit of a poll. What do the fans want to know? And I guess you could say it's replaced it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's talking about all the things we possibly would talk about that people are going to ask us anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's
true.
exactly what it is.
And then a bit of a follow-up for myself. And for Shorty, do you think that you'll ever be doing reports on AFL matches as part of your job? P.S. I've checked out some of yours reports, I'm guessing, out. And with your passion of the game, I reckon the AFL would accept you. Thanks, mate. I thought I would just ask 2 questions per Q&A now on, since I want to help make the videos a bit shorter, as you guys are busy lads. Thanks, mate. Bit of a limit is good, but feel free to bump it up to 3 or 4, mate. That's okay. But
just not 8 or 9 like some others.
Appreciate the feedback, and to answer your question, I would want to do AFL one day. Can't be doing local footy in Geelong forever. It's a good start, but eventually we want to move forward. So
yeah, we all want to just go that step further.
Have done some VFL, so we're halfway there. Just about building on it, but thanks for the kind words.
Well, Dicko. While I was having a bit of a chat with him as well, by the looks of things. And we've got Jack Watson again.
This bloke.
Don't hate on Hamill man, you short you prick.
See, that's how shit the name was. You can't even say it.
Yeah, Hamill man sounds about right. Side bottom is the worst. Well, mate, I asked you last week, Hamill man, is he a rookie or something? And then had a bit of looking like, oh, gee, I reckon this is a Lions player. Go to the Lions and then Always picked up on it.
Yeah, of course.
You
Probably won't have to worry about his poor name next year. He'll probably get delisted. Able to. Probably
Yeah.
won't like that, but
intriguing. Does he have potential, mate?
never seen the bloke play, unfortunately. I've read about him, but I've never seen him play.
Well, Sidebottom is the worst. Yeah, that'd be a pretty awful name to have too, wouldn't it?
And Steele is your first name. It's not great, is it?
Yeah, gee, I reckon if the parents had their time again, they might have gone a bit better on that front.
They may well. Junkyard Dog, yes?
Yeah, boy.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm going to limit my questions to 5 from now on. Thanks, mate. That'll be helpful.
Good on you.
By the way, me and the Junkyard Cat are not related and we don't know each other in real life. She just happens to love my videos so much.
So, like our fans, I suppose. Nice little comparison.
Very good, very good. Would you guys ever consider versing me in AFL Live 2 on PS3? Well, I don't even have a PlayStation, and
No.
do you? You don't have one.
Oh, I've got a PS2.
Yeah, not the 3.
And yeah, no, nothing personal there, but I wouldn't because I don't have one. I don't have
Well,
the
it sounded personal. Do you have something against him?
Nah.
What were you saying the other day? Oh, gee. Do you guys like cricket?
Golly.
Are you guys going to make any cricket videos during the summer?
No.
You and Tyson go to the cricket together after you play PS3.
Nah.
What
Nah.
do
I don't like cricket, mate.
Oh,
Cricket's
cricket's a gentleman's sport.
Boring.
Footy's finished, you play cricket.
boring as batshit, mate. So, soz not soz, but that's how I see it, mate.
What do you do Boxing Day? You don't hang out with the family, do you?
Yeah, I think I do. Have a
Boxing Day test?
I think it's on. I'll probably watch a little bit of it, but it doesn't mean I enjoy it.
I love the cricket, mate, as you may have realised with the banter, but cricket videos, I wouldn't have thought so, as you can gather by his answer. But
If you prefer to answer A.
certainly do enjoy the cricket myself.
Yeah, someone's got it.
It kind of leads to the next one. Do you have
Yeah.
something else to add? Or?
No, I'm cool, mate.
No, that's alright, bro. If AFL didn't exist, what sport would you watch? Well, yeah, cricket, but the AFL being around doesn't really stop me watching cricket. Maybe tennis. I'd need to invest in a Foxtel subscription. I love me a bit of snooker, mate, as well.
You do get around that.
Yeah, what would you watch?
Tennis or nothing. I feel like I've had this question in the past,
Yeah.
and we have, and I wouldn't watch much sport, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe basketball, but I don't care too much about other sports other than AFL.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Golf?
Not at this stage.
Cool. I actually like golf. That wasn't taking the piss.
No, that's good to know, mate. I figured by you asking me, otherwise you wouldn't have asked it.
Are you sick of Hawthorn being so good?
Maybe. Yeah, no, certainly. Yeah. Yeah, not anymore. Hawthorn, West Coast beat them.
Yeah, that's true. We were very happy about that too.
Oh, we were ecstatic. Yeah, I was going off my nut.
Yeah.
Pretty much just fist pumping the air and all this kind of
yeah.
stuff. So, yeah, any team going so well for so long you don't like and you want to be them. But as we've said in the past a million times, they've beaten us at times where it seemed impossible.
It's been well documented we hate Hawthorn, that is for sure. Jack Watson features again. He's getting some airtime on our channel.
Yeah, I think the Junkyard Dog and Dicko all getting amongst it.
Yeah. Did Jack Watson ever bash you, Shorty? He told me last episode that he smashed you and thinks you are a little pussy. Well, he certainly probably thinks I'm a little pussy, but no, he never bashed me, mate.
No, I didn't.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just a bit of banter.
Funny of that.
I did go to school with Watson. He took on a couple of blokes. He's a pretty reckless character. But nah, Watson wouldn't go me on. He just wouldn't go there.
Okay, there you go, Watson. Challenge accepted. Or what?
Probably try and smash me later on.
Okay, well, the Junkyard Cat. It's got a bit of a storybook here for us. Sorry. Hello. Sorry about asking you questions so late, and I hope I am not too late. Also, why would you be late? Where's the emergency? I don't know what's going on. Also, it is true that a pedophile came to my house. My dad knocked him out, and I was laying on our front door. He was laying on our front door. Okay. Also, I've already been suspended from my new school because on Thursday was my birthday and I had heaps of drinks and got really drunk. On Friday, I got suspended because I was drunk, and they even got the police to give me a breath test, which was stupid. So I'm guessing you're going to take our advice on board.
Yeah.
I'm cut up by that, but seems to be a pretty reckless lifestyle. Maybe the home life's a bit off, but that's not for me to say. And whether this is true or false, I don't know.
I think seek professional help if true, and
if false,
get better trolling skills.
Yeah, one of those two.
With all due respect, you know.
Yes. Here are my questions. So a bit of a spiel now. Questions. If you want to change the format to questions and spiel, that'd be great. Would you rather get tackled into the fence or into the goalpost? It's probably the funniest question I've read all night, but I don't know. What type of fence is it? Does a goalpost have padding? I'm guessing not, based on those two criteria. I'd say a fence. I'd rather get slammed into some wood rather than metal.
Yeah.
Depending on the poles, though. But yeah, I wouldn't want to choose either.
Yeah, I went with that the post was actually padded, so...
Oh, no padding, mate. What do you go with?
The post would absolutely kill you, wouldn't it? Like, break a rib or something. Probably the fence, because you might be able to shield yourself a little better, but...
If it's a, timber/wooden fence.
Yeah.
It's like a brick fence.
Brick fence. It's got a brick wall, mate. Brick fence.
A brick fence. Making up terms now, mate.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, wait. Has there ever been a massive brawl at the end of one of your AFL matches? There has been games. There has been at some of my games, and the Junkyard Dog told me before that he won the grand final yesterday, and there was a massive brawl at the end. People were throwing punches and everything because the other team had a sook when they lost. So during the game you can get them. At the end, oh gee, I wouldn't say I see it too often, if at all. And have I had any during my time? I don't know. Wouldn't have thought so. I would remember it probably, but yeah.
Yeah.
You mate?
Nah. Scuffles throughout, but no, I've never seen that. No.
Says a lot about your leagues, guys.
Better stories could have come from that, but it's pretty flat here.
Must be around a lot of flogs. Okay, next one.
Gosh.
Have you ever been knocked out during an AFL game?
Violence is high in the Junkyard Cat. That's how we're doing.
I think both junkyards love a bit of violence and a bit of negativity. You didn't have his negativity, positive and negative, maybe because we limited the questions. Have you ever been...
You just answer all the questions, don't you? Even your own.
Yeah, that's alright. Have you ever been knocked out during an AFL game? I've been knocked out like 4 or 5 times, maybe. I've never played an AFL game, actually.
Well, just in footy, mate. Don't be so bloody technical.
Oh, we both know what they mean. No, don't remember. I don't think so.
Tell me you got the most courageous.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to get knocked out to get it. Gee, I can't remember if I would. No, I wouldn't. No, I don't think I did.
Too soft?
Yeah. I don't remember being knocked out. I guess you wouldn't remember if you did, but yeah, there was one time where I went for a specky at training, and then I went for a bit of a specky, fell back, and then I couldn't see for a while.
I take it you didn't take the mark.
I can't remember. No, I had that part of my brain where it sort of impacts.
Funny brain.
Or head where it impacts. Yeah, the ability to see.
Glenn Archer over here.
Yeah, it was pretty hectic. I was scared. I'm like, am I blind? Yeah, you mate, tell me yourself.
Yeah, I have been knocked out
big
once.
collisions, have you?
Yeah, I actually have.
Yeah.
Not in an actual game, but at school we were playing, you play against, your mates at lunch and stuff. And me and my best mate at the time, ball sort of went up pretty high, and we were just both going at it big time. And
Jonathan Brown style?
Sort of. I wouldn't compare myself to Jonathan Brown, but both running full tilt at the ball, and head clash, and I was probably only out for I can't really say how long I was out for, but I think my guess from what people say it was about 15 or 30 seconds, so nothing too heavy. Nothing too heavy.
Just like when you fall asleep at the end of an episode. You're out for, I'd say I'm out for longer. I wouldn't say to it's unconsciousness, but not from the heavy contact.
Oh, jeez.
Unbelievable scenes over here. Would you rather get the ball kicked in... sorry, mate. We're not answering this question.
Nah, it's just ridiculous.
Sorry, I can't answer it. If you want to be one of the top commenters or one of the better commenters, cut out the trash. Sorry, I mean...
Because the other ones are good and just undid the good work.
Yeah, I mean, you literally just kick 3 goals and you just give away 350 metre penalties in front of goals, so... Yeah, you just done yourself unjust there.
It's
So
always next week, though, Jiz.
it's all right. Not after grand final week.
Backyard Sports Co.
Are you new? I think you are.
We'll keep coming, mate.
It's good if you are.
Do you reckon that Western Bulldogs playing at the MCG instead of Etihad will did affect them?
You stole Watto's question.
Yeah, gee, apparently. Think Watto's going to smash me, he might smash this bloke. You
Yeah.
cut up rough.
Yeah, you'd want to just keep an eye out, mate. Just be careful.
Yeah, obviously we've seen the game and it's past that. I think it may have hindered them slightly.
But they said they didn't affect them at all.
They did, mate. But I think, yeah, they probably just conceded too many goals, I suppose, and maybe did the wider ranging ground of the MCG
Yeah.
allow that, maybe. The defence was opened up multiple times. Is that because of the ground? Maybe, but they still scored a lot of points, which is what they do so well at Etihad.
Yeah, some soft goals.
Yeah, soft ones over the top, mate.
Scotty likes those ones.
Yeah, yeah.
My answer's not too much. Obviously, they would like to be at Etihad, and similar to Watto, they would have liked to have played there and probably deserved the right to play there. That's not what we're discussing about in this video, but you know, if you consider yourself a good team, you'll win where you have to win, and the grand final's not played at Etihad. So, yeah, we won't get into politics on home finals and stuff because that's not even for another video because we've talked about it already. I think on another Q&A, but. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to say it is going to affect them into the media, so...
No.
Yeah, it affects them. Like, they're spewing mentally deep inside, but they're not going to say...
Yeah.
They're not going to give Adelaide a mini win by saying it affects them, so...
Did you see the crowd number, just quickly?
No, I didn't. What was it?
Neither did I. I was actually curious, but that's
Oh,
all right.
right. Well,
Check it out the video and see.
More than expected, I heard, maybe.
Okay.
Supposedly, so there you go. You've got... I've got the next one.
You do.
Which is basically for you. TCO 100 girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Sounds good.
Since it is pretty much for me. Shorty, this is from the Tizio 100 girlfriend. Shorty, you won't go to jail if you go out with me. You just aren't allowed to have sex with me. Or you just go to jail. Also, I won't tell police if you have sex with me.
What?
Heavy.
You only go to jail if I do it, but I'm not going to tell the cops. Okay.
Noted, but yeah, okay.
Regardless.
We'll, move on from that little strange comments. Number one, Shorty, again me. How old do I have to be for you to go out with me? Again, we might move past that one.
I'm as old as you want me to be.
Just a little weird. Do you think I look hot? Never seen a picture of you, so that's not an invitation to post one by any means.
Wow.
But
Next
next
minute link.
as long as you're happy with yourself, that's all that's important.
Yeah.
3. Who is the hottest girlfriend you have ever had? Is this AFL Q&A or personal Q&A?
Yeah, it's AFL Q&A.
AFL Q&A.
AFL.
Cool. Won't be rating our girlfriends, nor will we be talking about our personal lives.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
So 4, that's 3 strikes and out, but I will give you question number 4, even though the poor first few. But which AFL player has the hottest girlfriend? Again, different question, but it's alright because it's somewhat related to footy.
Somewhat. It's thereabouts.
I went Mark Murphy or Rory Sloane, their girlfriends.
Nice, yeah. I remember watching the Brownlow and I even made a tweet about it, mate. I'm Rory Sloane's missus or something like that. Yeah, she looks pretty stunning if they are still together.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I heard her on Triple M not too long ago. So
beautiful.
Rory's doing quite well for himself.
Yeah, I think she'll be featuring Brownlow night a little bit.
Yeah, you can only hope.
Shorty's secretly hoping. Okay.
Alright, mate.
Okay. Alright. But with TCO 100 girlfriend, you did very well in the end. You did the opposite of what the Junkyard Cat did, I think. I don't know. We'll say you did. So you started off poorly, but responded well at the end. So if you can do not the bad response, the good response in overall your questions, then we'll really appreciate that. But other than that,
running advice.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Hopefully take that on board for next time.
Okay.
Old
mate. Carry on.
Alright. So are we all good? No problems? Not if you make any. We're cool as long as you ask some good questions, yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing personal.
Appropriate questions. Appropriate. Wrong with some funny stuff.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Intriguing. If you ever got your teeth knocked out during an AFL game, would you become a Collingwood supporter? No. No.
A bit of funny stuff there. That's not bad. I'll pay that one. I like it.
I'm glad some of us do. Yeah, no, go on.
Well, I've taken it as a bit of a joke. Of course, we would literally swap clubs, but I think it's a bit of a crack at Collingwood fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've heard the joke a billion times, so I don't
Stop
care.
being so serious, mate. Just relax a bit.
Mate, you're the one going into the video just feeling on edge, so...
Yeah, well, maybe I'll tell you afterwards.
Alright, which AFL player do you think has the smallest horse Longmire? I'm not answering that one, sorry.
This is weird. Why does he want to know this guy?
Why don't you see who the smallest player is? Maybe Ling Zhong?
That's right. Lin might be an avid watcher of our show and he's just bursting with tears.
Well, I'm just going by statistics, mate.
Well, I didn't think you were racist until now, but alright. Okay.
Yeah, well, who
Didn't think
do you
that
think?
sort of guy.
Yeah, didn't know. Apparently I'm there. Which AFL players need a haircut? Well, you just had a haircut recently, mate.
I did, mate. I did.
How do you see this one?
Well, Ben Brown could probably have a bit of a do shaved off. I mean,
How weird would he look with short hair, though?
yeah, he would look
like
weird.
he'd look goofy, like a cartoon character if he doesn't already.
Yeah, true. How long can Dyson Heppel run with the dreadies, really? I don't know. I think if he gets a captaincy, so dreadies got to go. He's got to get rid of them.
Intriguing. Yeah, I don't mind the hair. He looks pretty swift, but
Yeah, I like it.
you'd like to think he'll eventually get the mop chopped off a little bit.
And just finally, a couple of giants, Callum Ward and Ryan Griffin. They're on big pay packets. Surely they can afford a haircut. It's just gone on too long.
Yeah, true that. Anyone with buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gibbs, I don't know if he wears it anymore. Hurley, I think, did get the haircut. It was a thing.
Not sure.
It was a thing early in the season. Now it's sort of gone off.
Yeah, it's faded out.
Yeah, Troy Menzel, if he still wears a ponytail. And
Bondi's still running with the bun.
Oh god. Heavy. Good
Shout
on
out to Bondi.
Yeah, good lad.
Who hasn't asked a question yet, but that's cool.
If you're playing in a game of AFL and you were playing, oh god, and you were playing on a hot girl, would you ever consider taking off your clothes and having sex with her while you're on the field in the middle of a game? Mate, you can just start us off here.
Come on, mate. I'll refer back to question number 1. Are we all good? We're not good if you're asking that sort of shit. I mean, come on, mate.
Yeah,
That's an outrageous question and takes a strange unit to think it up.
it really does.
Keep it AFL, keep it non-weird, and we'll be mates.
Go to question 1. A, that is never going to happen. B, you're probably getting paid a couple of $100,000 to represent your club. Why on earth would you do it? C, you'd probably have a girlfriend, so you wouldn't need to worry about that. D, there's not going to be a girl because you're a guy and you're playing against guys.
Such a.
I know you probably see it as a joke, but we don't. So yeah, I think if you had your time again, you'd ask me a better question.
I reckon he would. He asks them week in, week out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, are we all good? I don't know. You'd be the judge.
Next up, Anthony Grillo, who gets my 3 votes this week, mate. There's a couple of good questions, and he only has to ask 1 or 2, but it's proof that you don't have to dish out 6 to be good.
Quality over quantity.
These are AFL related. They got me onto the Google, got me thinking. I like it. He says, "Hey guys, keep up the great work." Thanks, mate. My question is, where do you think Harley Bennell will go now the Suns want to trade him? We'll top that one off first. Yeah, I said St Kilda, only because I've heard them linked with him.
Okay.
Interest apparently. Triple M told me that. So,
Triple M.
but look, maybe a club with experienced heads around him, because he obviously needs a fair bit of help and advice and guidance. So
leadership is a point you raised to me.
yeah. So, a few of those clubs come to mind of the maybe upper end of the ladder. And that brings me to possibly West Coast, because his cousin plays at West Coast. He's from Western Australia. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it just helps if you go back to your home state. You got your family around you. That helps. So
Jamie.
yeah. So there are a few clubs that come to mind. Yeah.
Well, I went with Hawthorn or West Coast. think, you need a strong leadership group and some strong boundaries, and I think you can get that by playing at a really, I guess, successful club, in inverted commas there, West Coast and Hawthorn right up there this year. I think the Hawks, they're pretty stock standard. They'll keep you in line, and if you go out of their lines, unless you're Luke Hodge, you're right to play basically. So they'll keep him in good stead. And if you're a Dale Garrett, well, then that's the person's fault, not Hawthorn's.
Yeah, nice.
What were you going to say something?
No, I was just going to read out the next question.
Okay, I've got West Coast as well. They're sort of contending and could be for the next couple of seasons with some good maturity and along with plenty of youth. So I think he'd suit him well. But he could go to a number of clubs, and don't know if I'll take him, but bit of a risk. But next question.
Do you think Treloar will do good at Collingwood because he wants out of GWS? What do you reckon?
The deal's apparently been made. I don't know if that's official. Well, it's kind of not official to trade week, I guess. But
bit of a handshake agreement, maybe.
Yeah, underneath the table, behind closed doors.
They're not that close yet.
It's getting hectic back to Oasis almost. Well, he will because he's a gun, and he's going to a club that's arguably better. Don't know if they'll be thereabouts the same next year, I would imagine. And I think Dane Swan reckons he'll take over his spot, which means Swanee will play forward more. Yeah, I think he'll relish in the midfield, and it'll be a very young midfield with a couple of top line players with Pendlebury and Sidebottom who are maturing, and Sidebottom's still sort of that 25 to 27 mark. I'm not too sure how old he is, but he might not even be that old.
Definitely closer to 25. Or could be 23.
Yeah, Pendlebury's closer to 27 to 29.
He's still pretty young, I think, Sidebottom. But yeah,
he debuted in 08 or 09, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So around Mitch Duncan's age.
Yeah, he'll definitely play good footy, there's no doubt about it. For all the points you just said, there's not much I can really add to that because he's a gun and there's a spot for him, and I think he'll rise to the occasion and be a great pickup if they do get it across, which seems likely.
Yeah, and there was comments about why would he go trade or he'll get a premiership with GWS quicker. Someone said, maybe playing in front of 80,000 instead of 8,000.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
It's why not?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Dizzy 100 fan. Another outstanding episode by you guys. Cheers, pal.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, Tizio, do you want me to change my picture to get to a better picture of you? Whenever floats your boat, mate. I'm not your mum or dad to tell you what to do. You can do what you like there. Do whatever. When watching an AFL game, would you rather be eating KFC, Hungry Jack's or Macca's? I got the feeling you're just going to say something that's not on the list, mate.
Oh, well, I've only got this list to choose from, mate.
But sometimes, even if there's a question within specification, you go outside it.
That's fair. If you want takeaway,
nothing wrong with it.
I want bloody pizza, mate. You didn't put it on the list, but I will take what you're offering. I'll go some KFC. If you could throw me a chocolate sundae from Macca's just on the way, that'd be great.
And also, what's good at Hungry Jack's? Onion rings, maybe. I don't know. Random as. KFC, though, you can't go past just eating chicken like a hobo. There may be Hungry Jack's, but can't go past a nice bit of chicken. That's for sure. What are the 5 biggest dog acts that you have seen on a footy field? So what mischief have you been up to, mate, on the footy field?
Just that time I glassed a bloke, brought out a glass, just smashed it.
Yeah, we were reporting on that game too for the
just
AFL.
Heated moment, just couldn't stop, mate.
Yeah. How'd the Cops go?
I'm just fucking around. You know me, I'm not that outrageous.
Alright.
Do you want some AFL moments?
Yeah, go for it if you want.
Because I've never seen anything too outrageous on the local footy field. Surprisingly.
Surprise.
It's been pretty tame, aside from a few things. Barry Hall, just clocking Brent Staker.
How did I not remember that?
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd think of it, but yeah, got to be the worst thing. I mean, that is left for the Bellator or the boxing ring. You know, that is intense hit. When you watch in slow-mo, it is brutal, but definitely shocking.
Just concussed before he hits him.
Yeah. So look, that's the be-all and end-all of dog acts. I didn't do a top 5 because there's so many things that just stands out, but there's a lot of things that are pretty dog act-like. I mean, Maston clearly bit Subin early in the year. I don't know how they met in the middle on that, but anyway.
No.
And any cowardly hit, you've seen Lewis do it to Goldstein, and Hodgie's a bit reckless at times, and hits from behind or even spitting. Was it Toby Green?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty.
To his old teammate Miles.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a dog act, but it's a pretty low act. So.
And he is a dodgy bloke.
He is.
He always seems to be on CCTV.
Yeah, I know.
Always cameras on him.
So there are a couple of things, yeah.
Good, mate. Some really good ones, and one I didn't remember.
It's alright, mate.
At the time. But Yaron on Chappie, there was a bit of an interesting little kerfuffle going on there. A few punches thrown, and yeah, it was sort of highlighted a little bit. Tyron Vickery knocking out Dean Cox. I can't really remember how the incident panned out in my head, but all I remember was he cleaned him up and he got knocked out, which is pretty heavy.
It was a bit of around the front action.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just remembered another one too, actually, which I'll mention after these. Jordan Lewis on Goldstein. Not once, twice. Over 3 years.
Jordan features twice in our not so
thugs
complimentary categories.
Speaking of twice, Luke Hodge also features again.
Oh, yeah.
What's that saying about him? Don't know. Andrew Swallow, he elbowed him, and people always, I don't know, Hodge is just one of those guys that just has a bit of a whirl around him. He's almost invincible. Like if Billy Hartung does that, then he gets absolutely whacked. Similar with the drink driving incident.
Yeah.
And with Chad Wingard, if someone of a lesser known quality done that, then they would have maybe either been out longer or been killed over it. I don't know.
The scapegoat, almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Afford to suspend him a bit more.
Exactly. Yeah, because he's not as important.
Yeah.
On the list, which is ridiculous. It just goes against team policy. Alex Silvani, and that brought up another Silvani.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which I'll mention shortly. Alex Silvani elbowed someone in the head. I can't remember who the bloke was. Was it West Coast?
Yeah, it was against West Coast, and
Derby.
I'm not sure who it was. No.
Yeah. Well, he was lucky to get off light, and pretty dumb act because the Dockers are struggling in defence. And Darren Milburn, which brings me back to the other Sylvanian. Gosh, it was a terrible act. It's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, if you're typing Darren Milburn. Steve Sylvani or something like that, or Darren Milburn hit. Yeah, it's been on a few things, and there's one where it's like this weird compilation of just random stuff. So yeah, Darren Milburn was pretty angry that day, and the Cats were having a dirty day.
Yeah, and
Optus Oval, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I have looked at it, and when you watch it, just look at Justin Murphy's face.
He kills. He's dead.
Well, he used to play for Carlton. I reckon he's still wearing the navy blue on the inside at that point. I mean, he was an absolute crap pickup, and yeah, I'm glad we got rid of him. But just interesting, normally you stand behind your teammates no matter what they do, but Murphy gave him a look like, that's cool. So,
true.
Just a few little insights and a good reason why we...
So, was Murphy playing for us
Geelong.
at that stage?
Yeah.
And he gave Milburn...
Yeah, I'll have a look at it after this.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
What was the other thing, mate? The crowd for the Crows,
yeah.
Yep. We'll have a sauce of that too.
Yep.
Yeah, you're...
Number 4?
Yeah, okay, I was thinking the next question.
Why
do Geelong always seem to delist old players? Why does any team do it? you got to renew your list. I mean, Gary Albert Senior's still not playing. I mean, it's for the long term of the club, I guess. Yeah, you can't the veterans playing on forever.
This transition, my friend, it happens.
It's same with life.
Yeah.
The one passes the baton over to the next.
And I guess we're at a stage where we are really moving on to that next stage of youth and that, so hence it's been a bit of a cull of older players, so it's made more obvious, but happens year in, year out. Guys, Daniel Cross thinks he's got more time, but he's got to go for the greater club.
And I think we've had 3 or 4 players each year going out. So it's just highlighted, I guess, because they're almost the last lot of champions. Maybe. Not only the last lot, anyway. Would you rather have draft pick 1 or 100? What type of joke is this? I don't know. Should I say 100?
I just don't know where he's coming from here.
Yeah, if we've got a question for you. Where's your angle with that one? We'll go with 1, but yeah, not convincingly.
I don't know how much I should read into it. It's like you get 1, but your team's also crap because they finished on the bottom of the ladder. But then again, I think he's kind of just thrown in a random question.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can tell us what you think about that.
Yeah, thanks,
Right.
mate.
Last one.
Yeah, we may as well stop the show here, mate. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, I think we'll finish it up there, guys.
Damn the glasses,
Oh,
man.
no, we got it.
Damn the glass. Who is this bloke? Have you seen his picture?
Yeah, jeez. Looks pretty,
I mean, can't
hipster style.
a guy smile without biting the bottom lip? I mean,
Ooh,
what's going on there?
right.
Is it a windy day with the hair flying across, or are you just posing, mate?
What's going on, Dan?
Anyway, Dan, his question, scrap the fashion channel idea, boys.
Damn it. I was really looking forward to that.
In brackets, obviously
brackets.
Shorty can't appreciate the runners of this century as he is still sporting the prehistorical white sneakers of 85. I'll pay that, mate. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I found it quite hilarious.
But look, you can't roll around the golf course in Connie's, alright? The way I hit it, I'm going to end up in the rough, and you need some serious attire for that,
Yeah,
alright?
you do.
So bear with me, mate. And then he says, but from today's episode, I think a pursuit of stand-up comedy, once I get to the next page, career might be on the table with this humorous, and that part of the printer duo that didn't quite print through, in brackets, if the crowd isn't laughing, we at least know that one of you two will be.
Thanks, pal.
Subtle dig. Gee, the sarcasm isn't appreciated, mate.
I actually took that as a compliment, but yeah, I didn't view it that way.
I think he's a bit of subtle cheek there, Dan.
Yeah, well, just hearing you say it, mate. You know him well.
I do know him well. I'll see him later tonight, and I'll give him a bit.
Look out. Yeah, nah. Well,
Where's your question, Dan, too? I mean, this is AFL Q&A, not Tizio and Shorty's live commentary.
yeah, what's going on?
At least
well.
he and Dicko are mates now, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Getting along well. Yeah, that's it. That's all the
Easy,
questions
mate.
done. Yep. Bit of a nice quiet episode this time, so yeah, I guess ask some questions, but not too many.
It's not that we don't love your questions.
We just the fans and the feedback from everyone's been just have it a bit shorter, and to be honest, we would like it to be 20 minutes, but it doesn't work out that way, so it's just people love asking questions, but yeah, keep them coming, I guess. Do you have any further comments?
Definitely. No, that's all for me, mate. That's all for me.
That's all, folks. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging around, guys. Feel free to I guess comment any more. I'd like to be if you enjoyed it. Share it around to all your mates. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Get on to that subscribe button. That'd be terrific. Alright. Catch us all next time, guys. Thanks for sticking around.